Well, good morning, all of you. Let's get started with today's class. We saw what were solids, polyhedra. We saw concave, convex solids. Then we saw regular solids. There were only 5 possible regular solids. We discussed all of them. And in today's class, we will continue with the solids. Specifically, we will be dealing with prisms and cylinder. We will see the surface areas of these two. Okay, let's see the first one. Let's go to the next slide. Prisms and cylinder. We defined prism last time. Prism is nothing but it's made up of two bases which can be any polygons, and all the lateral faces uh, can be the area of the parallelograms. The lateral faces have to be parallelograms, but whereas the bases have to be any polygon. That's what was the definition of prism. In case of cylinder, a cylinder is a solid with congruent parallel circular bases. You see here we have congruent parallel circular bases and one lateral curved surface. Okay, the height of the prism or cylinder is the perpendicular distance between its two bases. It's the perpendicular distance between two bases, the height of prism or cylinder. If the segment joining the centers of the two bases is perpendicular to both bases, it is right prism or cylinder. Okay, so whenever I join the centers of the two bases and at both the places, if the line makes a perpendicular to the bases, then then the prism or a cylinder will be a right prism or a right cylinder. We will be sticking on mostly with the right prism or right cylinder until and unless I have problems specifically mentioned. Prisms are cylinders that are prisms and cylinders that are not right are called as the oblique. For example, this one. The height is over here. You can see that it doesn't go from the center of the prism. It's oblique. Same way, the right rectangular prism looks like this. The oblique triangular prism is over here. Okay. I will give you some time to note down the definition of what is a cylinder. Then I'll give you some time to take a look at the below mentioned things. Okay, take 30 seconds to note down what is a cylinder, then we will slide down for another 20 to 30 seconds. In case you want to take a look and note down the height and what is right prism and right cylinder, I'm just leaving this portion for another 30 seconds. Okay, let's move on to the next slide. Surface areas and nets. The surface area of solid is the sum of its base area and lateral area. Okay, the definition of surface area. I want you all to note down the definition of surface area. That's what we are interested in finding. The surface area. Whenever they say find surface area, you are going to find the surface area of the lateral area and you are going to sum it with the areas of the base. Okay, sum of its base area and lateral area is your surface area. If we cut some of the edges of polyhedron or other solids and unfold it to make it two-dimensional shape, we will have a net of the solid. The surface area of solid is same as the area of its net. Okay, so whenever we have a polyhedra, it's a three-dimensional. And if we cut few of the edges and lay it down two-dimensionally, the surface area of whatever we have laid down, the area of whatever we have laid down two-dimensionally will be same as the surface area of the polyhedra. And once we lay it down two-dimensionally, that is called as the net. Okay. We will see example in another 20 to 30 seconds. Please note down. Okay, let's see few examples. Okay, I have the first one. They have laid down the net and they're asking me to find the surface area. Okay, I will want you all to do second and third on your own. The first one I'll show you. The first one, this is nothing but a rectangle and I have been given the diameter of this circle. diameter is 8.46. So the radius will be half of it, which is nothing but 4.23. Okay, I have the radius of the circle. I can find the area of circle. So surface area is 2 times the area of circle in this case, and these two are congruent circle. This is nothing but they have laid down, it was supposed to be a cylinder, but they have laid down in this manner where we have two circles and this particular uh, rectangle. This rectangle length will be equal to the circumference. Okay, this length will be equal to the circumference of the circle. 2 times pi times of 4.23 will give us the length of this particular rectangle because it will align with this particular circle's circumference to form a cylinder. We will simplify both of them later on, but let's see what surface area is. Surface area is twice the area of circle. I'm just saying A of circle plus area of rectangle. Okay, let me find each of them. Area of circle in this case is pi r square. So 2 times of pi r square. And I have the radius which is 4.23. 2 times pi times 4.23 square. Okay, this is what I'll substitute for in calculator. And area of rectangle is length times width. Length is 2 times pi times of 4.23. 2 times of pi times of 4.23. And the width is the 17.25. Luckily, we have everything in feet, so we don't have to convert anything at all. Okay. We will simplify this in calculator further to get our final answer. So once I simplify this, I am rounding only at the last final answer and I get surface area as 570.893. Okay, I get this as my surface area. Just give me a second. Okay, you all can try same way. The problem number second and third. This is supposed to be square feet. Okay, the final answer is it square feet. You can try problem 2 and problem 3. I'll give you like a minute or so. Then we will go over solution of this. Okay, let's try to solve this. The second one has 4 congruent rectangles and 2 congruent squares. So I'm just saying the surface area here is going to be 4 times area of rectangle. I'm just calling REC for short form for rectangle plus 2 times of area of square. Okay, let's substitute. Area of rectangle is nothing but length times width. So surface area here is going to be 4 times of length was 6.5. Luckily everything is in meters, so we don't have to convert, times root 10 plus the area of square is side square. So root 10 square. Root 10 square. Okay, let's substitute this in calculator and get our final answer. So once we have simplified this in calculator, as majority of your friends had got, it is 1 dot 2.219 and the units is square meter. Okay, square meter. 4 times the area of rectangle and 2 times the area of square. Let's see the next one. This one is going to be, we have 3 congruent rectangles and 2 congruent triangles. So surface area is twice of area of triangle. I'm just keeping T for triangle plus 3 times the area of rectangle. Okay, let's further simplify. Area of triangle. This is an equilateral triangle. I had given you a formula in the previous class, which is nothing but root 3 over 4 times side square is the side square, root 3 over 4 times of side square. Okay, that's the area of triangle, plus 3 times of area of rectangle, which is length times width. Here length is 20 and width is 9/4. Okay, this is what we have to simplify in calculator and to get a final answer of the area, and area will be in centimeter square. Okay, let me simplify this in calculator. So once we simplify in calculator, it will be 671.173 centimeter square. So surface area is 671.173 centimeter square. Okay, let's move on to the next slide. For each solid, draw a net of the solid and use it to find the surface area of the solid. Okay, before we get to the formula for finding area of prism and cylinder, they're just asking us to draw the net. Okay, in this case, I will have two rectangles and I will have two triangles and one of the base. Okay, so if I were to draw the net here, so you have something like this. This is the base. And these two triangles I'm just trying to draw over here. And one rectangle on this side, the other rectangle I'm just drawing here. Okay, let me redraw this triangles because they were already a right triangle. So let's draw it like a right triangle. Okay, let's label this. I have the width of this rectangle as 5.94 meters and the length of this rectangle as 7.35 meters, which is same for this as well. These two rectangles are congruent. Okay, 5, this is 7.35 and this is 5.94. Same way, this is a rectangle. There is only one rectangle of width 3.6 and this is 3.6 and this is 5.94. So 5.94. And the height of the triangle is same as that of the height or the length of the rectangle, which is 7.35. So this is 7.35. And if we were to find the surface area, here it will be area of these rectangles. There are two congruent rectangles. So I'm just going to tell this as rectangle type 1, this as rectangle type 2, this is rectangle type 1. So 2 times area of rectangle 1 plus area of rectangle 2 plus 2 times area of triangle. Okay, this is my triangle. And let's substitute in this. 2 times area of this particular rectangle is 5.94 times 7.35. And the area of the second rectangle that I have is 3.6 times 5.94. Then the area of triangle is base times height, half of base times height. So 2 times of half of base is 3.6 times height, which is 7.35. Okay, let's simplify this. It calculates. So we get surface area once we substitute all of this in calculator and simplify as 135.162 meters square. Okay, let's do one more of this type. Okay, I will draw the net for this one and then I will ask you to find the area. So if I were to draw this, it's going to be a rectangle like this. Okay, this lateral area is going to become a rectangle and you will have circle. You will have circle. Okay, the radius of this circle is 16.75 centimeter. And this also is same 16.75 centimeter. They already gave the length. Oh, they have given 49.2 as one of the length of the rectangle, and width we can find using this. So this side is supposed to be a little larger. Okay, let me redraw this. Okay, this is your circle 16.75. So the length of this particular rectangle, they have given 49.2. And you're supposed to find this one as well. Okay, yeah, this will be your 49.2, and this one you're going to find using 2 pi r. 2 times pi times of 16.75 will give the other this particular side. Okay, multiply these two, you'll get this area of the large rectangle that you have. Actually, this itself will be the longer than this. Okay, just let's simplify this further. So the area of this particular cylinder is nothing but, I mean the surface area of the cylinder is nothing but twice the area of circle plus area of rectangle. Okay, there are easier formulas which we will see soon, but as of now we are using this nets. So the surface area is going to be 2 times pi r square. The radius is 16.75 plus area of rectangle is 49.2 times 2 times pi r, because the other side of the rectangle is got by this 4 the circumference of the circle, that is 2 times of pi times of r, which is 16.75. Okay, let's simplify this in calculator further. Okay, this is in centimeters, so once I simplify I will get 6,940.800 centimeter square, or